begin here. The problem of this, that's what I call it, problem of this. And this is New Living Translation, but King James says, if my people, but New Living Translation says, that Chronicles that if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin and restore the land. I've always wondered, why wouldn't everybody pray this fashion? I mean, we definitely want restoration. What could prevent anyone from this prayer? And the fact is, we have to look at 1 Peter 5:8. For the devil, he prowls about like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Yes, we have Satan out there prowling around, trying to devour his faithful ministers and lay people and deacons and leadership. You mentioned fivefold ministry. All those are being challenged like never before. Let me tell a story. One weekend, a group from the church went to a Baptist campground in Frederick, Maryland, specifically to look at this verse, 2 Chronicles 7:14. We broke it down into about 5 or 6 small parts and had everybody sort of report on their part what it meant. And mine was if. I said, which was wonderful. And my wife was with us, and we had a great time. It was just an overnight stay, and we enjoyed it and got out and had a wonderful time. On the way back, we stopped at the Cracker Barrel in Frederick, Maryland. The food was good, the company was good, and we were getting excited. And my wife, who suffers from mental illness, had to keep an eye on her, but it's the Cracker Barrel. And we know there's a beautiful store, part of it with all these unique and wonderful and cheap items. So everyone's wandering around the store. So we pretty much got up and wandering around the store. Well, about a half hour, 45 minutes went by, and we had not seen her. So we began to set off and search for her. We went everywhere, couldn't find her any place in the store, any place in the grounds. We were getting ready to call the police. Finally, about after a half hour, 45 minutes of searching, we found her, brought her out to the van, and she tells me what happened. A man had come along and grabbed her by the hand, walked her into the men's room, and, was not pretty. She was very graphic about it. Very next day, we went to sheriff's department, but with a very nice woman deputy. She went to the DA, and the DA would not prosecute it because, as he said, he doesn't think anybody would believe she didn't do it willingly. All these people around, no yelling, no screaming, no fighting. And, myself, I understand that. I understand that. Now we understand if in the verse, the consistent, persistent prayer ministry is the most important thing the modern church needs. But it's never going to be easy. While you probably won't get outright opposition by having a prayer ministry, you won't get a lot of support for whatever reason. So the if part is because Satan and apathy and the decision we don't quite have faith in God, but faith in ourselves is the reason why we do not see a lot of humbling, seeking prayer as described in 2 Chronicles 7:14 going on. And I would just say that's an awful thing to do. Awful thing.